Hey, I'm keynote speaker and author Jones Loflin, helping you make the best choices with your time so you can thrive. This past weekend, I got to engage in one of my favorite activities as a beekeeper. I got to catch a swarm of bees. If you haven't seen it before, it's wild. About half the bees leave with a queen and set up somewhere temporarily while they're looking for their permanent home. In this case, as you can see, it was in the branches of a cedar tree. It's my opportunity then as a beekeeper to go put a box or a hive, something underneath them, and then try to entice them to go in before they fly away. It looks really chaotic for a while. Eventually, bees settle in, and now they've got more room to grow and thrive. The experience always reminds me sometimes we need to do the same. When our focus is frayed, when our motivation is gone, when we feel stuck, the answer often isn't to push and push harder. Sometimes it's to disrupt ourselves. Not recklessly, but with intention, like the bees. If you're feeling stuck this week, here are 3 ways to swarm your status quo to regain clarity and focus. The first one is to change your environment. Those bees physically left the old hive to improve their focus. What does that look like for you? It could be rearranging your workspace. It could be physically moving somewhere else when you want to get work done, or simply changing the lighting. Our environment shapes our attention more than we realize. Second suggestion is to break your patterns. Routines are helpful as long as they're helping us get stuff done, but if they're not, it's time to change those things. Maybe you need to start setting aside more time to do deep work. Perhaps it's setting timers when you want to focus, to do some short bursts so that you don't feel like you're locked in for long periods of time. What patterns could you start setting that would help you focus? Third suggestion is to ask new questions. Those bees sensed something's not right. It's crowded in here. We need to change. What are the questions you should be asking yourself right now? Maybe it's things like, what's draining more of my energy than it should? What distractions have I allowed to be part of my day and just allowed them to be routine instead of saying, I shouldn't be distracted about that. Or where does my energy really need to be focused right now? You see, focus isn't just about discipline. It's about design. And in those moments when we feel stuck in the status quo, maybe it's time to do just like those bees and to disrupt ourselves so that we can get to a better place and be our most productive. I'm Jones Loflin. I hope it's a fantastic week for you where you're willing to swarm your status quo to be more focused. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me today in the Jones Zone.